trying to get this clock to be the same as out there, or close to it. I'm hoping I spelled Tuan's name right.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
What a weird cut.
He always cuts like that. I've played against him a few times in big tournaments.
It's been a while since I played him.
I think last time I played against him was in Cincinnati.
Brian's on a keep now, for sure.
Can we shut that door all the way, please? Thank you.
We got Brian on Sultai Food playing against Tuan, playing Gruul aggro. We'll have the deck list soon. They're still getting set up out there. So yeah, this is what now we're this Players Tour qualifier is what we call this now. So it's still PTQ, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So it's still a PTQ. And we have Magic actually here.
They're good.
They're good. We just need the deck list from Nick.
Just let them go. Yep.
The Gruul aggro deck is he's playing he's playing Green Red Adventure.
Okay.
He's playing the new one from the Pro Tour.
Let me update that.
All right. Well, Brian's got the Turn 1 Gilded Goose and a food. It's a good start. I would assume you're going to see Tuan snap off Bone Crusher Giant on that goose.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
And a shock, yeah. Yeah, he's got Embercleave in hand, too.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much. There you go. Yep. So, Brian's going to take one as the goose has been cooked. He got him with the giant, yep. And we got a Paradise Druid. This one can't be shocked, at least not till he's tapped. It looks like Tuan's got a couple shocks in hand, an Embercleave and some lands. Not much else going on, but he can't play this beast. Yep. Yeah. He's just going to come in for one. And Brian's going to go down to 18. And there's the beast. That's a problem. Especially the way his hand's developing. He's drawn a lot of lands. Yeah. 2 lands and a Krasis. Yeah, ain't much going on here. But Tuan keeps drawing a lot of lands too. But I think he could play if he's got a red source. No, he doesn't. He could flash an Embercleave because he's attacking. Embercleave the beast. Oof. He's going to come in for 5. Yep, Brian's going down to 13. Yes, it is. There's a Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, he is all over him. Gonna sack of food and gain some life. So Atkins is at 16. And another land. Wow. Well, he could try to stem the bleeding and play a Krasis, I guess. Not going to be very impressive. Yeah. Yeah, what can he make a 3/3 with the Paradise Druid? But if he does that, then he can get his Paradise Druid's going to get shocked. This game's going to be over quick. All right, he's going to shock down to 14. That's what he's going to do. So you're going to have a 3/3 Krasis. He's going to gain 1, draw 1. Yeah. And he gets another land. Yeah, all the lands. Yeah. What is that artifact he just drew?
Who? Tuan?
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, no, it's a quest. Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
this
no,
game's over.
Yeah. Sorry, I was not very active in the beginning of this game. I was trying to type out these sideboards real quick. So
that was a heck of a draw he just had.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this game's over.
4, 8.
It's an attack for 14 as it stands. And you could just block the human and take 13. And I mean, Brian has 3 lands in hand. He's done. And he's going to trade off with the giant.
Yeah, so we'll take 4, 9, 10, right?
Yeah.
Go down to 5.
And yeah, Tuan has 2 shocks in hand too. And one's coming now. Yep, Brian's board's clean, and we're going to have a scoop this next one. And another land. So Tuan easily takes game one, even though his hand didn't look good. It started developing real well. Green-red adventure. Okay.
So...
Oh, yeah.
So we got, for Brian on sideboard-wise, we got 1 Aether Gust, 3 Assassin's Trophy, 2 Negate, 3 Murderous Rider, 2 Ashiok Dream Render, and 3 Veil of Summer. On Tuan's side, we have 2 Domer's Ambush, 3 Thrashing Bronodon, 4 Cinder Vines, 1 Tybalt, Rakish Instigator, 2 Vivian Arcbow Ranger, and 3 Flame Sweep. I think Assassin's Trophy's coming in for Brian.
Yeah.
Murderous Rider as well.
Yep.
We had 43 players, right?
Yes, 43.
So that's enough for 6 rounds. Yeah, so I think maybe even Veil of Summers, just because you can have that hexproof, right? Or is that only? No, it's only blue or
black spells.
to draw.
Yeah, he's not doing that here.
It's to counter, but that's to draw, right?
Yes. The 1 Aether Gust is going to come in and probably the trophies for the extra removal. Outside of that, I don't see for Tuan. Vivian seems pretty good here.
Yeah, Vivian.
Domri's Ambush if you're expecting Oko, for sure.
Right. Flame Sweep also seems kind of decent.
Yeah.
Just to deal with things before they turn into elks.
Yes.
Tybalt. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Tybalt will prevent Brian from being able to sack the food to gain life.
Yeah, so you can bring that one in. That's about it, though. The Cinder Vines are there for the control matchup, so he's not going to use those. Flame Sweep's more for probably the cat deck in this matchup. Yep.
But yeah, we'll see how they boarded.
Brian had a good, his mulligan was good. He just hit, what did he hit, 5 lands in a row?
Something like that, yeah.
White Tuan hit nothing but gas every shot. So, yeah, there's not much you could do when that happens.
Right.
But yeah, I saw this deck playing at the Mythic Championship. Not one of the top 8 ones, but it was a couple 7-win decks. We could try, right?
Possibly, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for those of you who don't know or don't, Tuan is a very, very good player, actually.
Yes,
He's so back in 2015, he won the Chicago Star City Open.
Yeah, Red Green Devotion.
Yep.
We were there. That was on the soccer field.
Yep. That was the first tournament I ever played in, actually.
Yeah, Creatureless Control. Yeah, it was huge. Huge tournament. I really enjoyed playing there, too. Really nice venue, and it was a 90-degree day. And it was, 60 inside the building? It was great.
Yeah. I just remember watching that tournament, and the commentator booth was right next to, the gap in the divider, and there was a soccer practice going on next to it.
Hitting off
and I was just waiting for a soccer ball to come and hit Cedric Phillips in the head.
Oh.
I was just waiting, because he was sitting on the right side, and I was just waiting. I'm like, come on, do it on stream.
That was a good day. Didn't we have a terrible storm that day that made it even 10 degrees hotter?
Yeah. I remember I drove there super early. I'd been playing Magic for 3 weeks prior.
Oh, wow. So
and
you were fairly new and you start on Control.
Yeah, I was playing Creatureless Control. Because that's what my friend gave me. He played Mono Red. You'd think you'd give that to the new player, but nope. He handed me Creatureless Control, said watch Adrian Sullivan play it and you'll figure it out. So I played Upside Down and with my Graveyard and Exile. And so I see an Embercleave.
Oh, he's on a keep here for sure. Does he got the Goose or is it right here? Or is it it's a Forest?
He's got it looks like a Paradise Druid, a Forest, that's a Breeding
Temple.
Pool.
He's going to keep this. He's got Oko too. Oh, he does have the Goose. So
okay.
He has
he's
the
got
possible
he's got a hot start here.
Yep.
It looks like Tuan does not have a.
Tuan did sideboard in the Domri's Ambushes to fight Oko.
He does not have a shock.
That was perfect. He needed that land. Otherwise, he was not playing turn 2 Oko. So he's going to shock and play Oko here.
Yeah, and so Tuan does not have a shock here, and Gilded Goose is a 0-2, correct?
And doesn't that foiled Oko look pretty? Yes, it's a 0-2.
Okay.
I mean, you said he doesn't have a shock?
Yeah, he does not have a shock. The only red card he has in hand other than Domer's Ambush, he has a Gruul Spellbreaker now, but he has an Emmer Cleave.
Harpooner gets the job done.
I did not see that in his hand. So he's going to attack Oko for 1 here, put Oko down to 5 with that human. It is a human off that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Keep thinking it's a soldier for some reason. So I see a Paradise Druid. So we got a Temple of... which temple is that?
That's Mystery.
Mystery. I wanted to say Malady, but that's the black
green
one.
black one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Well, whatever he saw there, he did not like it.
No, he did not. Paradise Druid's coming down, I would assume. Because what he needs to do is go Paradise Druid, hit a land next turn, so he can play Nissa.
Right, and then what is this? Is that an Aether
Gust?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to plus, make that into a 3/3 elk. That's a good play there. It's going to save his Oko for a little bit.
What you would think with a Planeswalker that makes elks.
They would make the elk token?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that, Magic? Get it together.
Yeah, come on, Wizards.
We need elk tokens. Well, maybe we won't after tomorrow, right? It's possible.
Who knows? We will definitely be showing the statistic later, just before the top 8 of how many Okos are in the 43 decks that are here.
Yeah.
We're also going to do a meta breakdown as to how many decks of each type there were. I'm going to be getting that information from the judge, Nick, who's here, at some point today.
I think it's going to be a lot of Oko. And
right.
And a lot of fires, I'm thinking, too.
Nick, and I quote from before this tournament started, Nick said, in the top 8, there's going to be, what's 8 times 4? 32?
Yeah.
He said there's going to be 32 Oko in the top 8.
Wow.
That's a quote from our judge. And I said, I don't know, man. That blue-white deck's really good against this deck. It's just not really good against fires.
Right. I'm going to think 24 Okos in the top 8 and 8 Fires of Invention.
I could see that.
Because we got some very competent Fires players out there.
Yeah.
And
so
I really love the deck.
Tuan's doing a lot of math here.
Well, he's probably thinking Domri's Ambush, no?
I don't know if he's thinking Domri's Ambush or if he's thinking
he's going to play
the Gruul Spellbreaker.
Nope, Domri's Ambush.
Okay. That way he doesn't have to take the 2 life to play his Stomping Ground, which is a decent play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Domri's Ambush adds a counter to the Harpooner and deals that damage straight to Oko. So it's going to hit Oko for 4, and it's going to force Brian to block.
Yeah, so I'll just pull the card up that we're talking about.
Yeah, he's going to turn the Harpooner into a 4/3, I would assume.
Right.
Yeah. I love that card, too, because it doesn't make them fight. It just deal damage.
Yeah.
So you could still get in there and try and attack and kill the Oko off.
He's double checking the text on this.
Yeah.
And, that whole part where it says to a planeswalker or creature has never been relevant until now. So, he's just going to kill off the elk.
Wow. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's going to send 5 at Oko.
I am letting the Oko go to 1.
Yep, and he did.
The only thing that you have to worry about there is that he hadn't played a 3rd land that turn, so you do have to worry about shock.
Right. He drew up Verosco.
There's no black source.
Oh, he could tap Paradise
Oh,
Druid
that's right.
for it.
Okay, yep, you're right.
And Paradise Druid could kill the Harpooner.
Yeah, it's not like Incubation Druid where it only taps for colors you can produce.
Yeah. The bad thing is, maybe he won't. Because Tuan's going to... he is. Tuan's going to fire the Spellbreaker right at... he's going to lose Bolt Walkers next turn.
Right, so here's Vraska.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does not have land 4, but this is still good. Yep.
Yep, kill both walkers. So if Brian can find another land, he can be in decent shape here.
Right. And he got a Wicked... Well, Wicked Wolf's all right. And he's got the food. He could get rid of the Spellbreaker here.
Right, yep.
With
keep
Tuan
forgetting
being a
with
little
these cards.
choked on land here himself, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
Wicked
think
Wolf
that's
is
the play.
enters battlefield, fights up to one target creature, then
Yep.
sacrifice food, put a 1/1 counter on
was
Wicked
good.
Wolf, it gains indestructible.
It's a good
And
play.
then you tap it. Yeah, very good play.
And Tuan found land 4.
Found land 4. Looks like he was.
He could do Love Struck Beast and play it.
Right, he still has this Love Struck Resonated Adventure over here.
Yeah.
So he's just going to play that one.
And he's going to do
Then
this
he's going to
with
play
another
the other one, make another 1/1.
Yep.
Yep.
Brian
Gonna come in
needs
for 1.
a black land because he brought the Murderous Riders in, or rip another Oko off the top wouldn't be too bad.
He really just needs to hit the Nissa.
And there's
There it
that
is.
black land,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
Yep, he's going for Nissa.
Yeah, that 100% makes sense. You're going to plus it, untap, make a 3/3.
And just pass. Yeah.
And so, like, a cool play with this that Austin was talking about on Friday is if he gets an Oko, he can turn his
Into a
land
6/6.
into a 6/6, right?
Yeah.
By making it an elk.
Yep. Tuan ripped a Questing Beast off the top. That's huge here.
Which, by the way, anyone who's watching right now, feel free to be interactive in chat. We'll try to interact as much as possible. We're also going to try to focus on the games a lot. But we will try to interact with people who are commenting in chat. So feel free to comment. Also, feel free to share, subscribe. Help us out. We put a lot of effort into the stream every week. We just do Fridays every single Friday right now.
Is Tuan trying to go for Embercleave here? I think he is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, because he could flash this in for 4. This is going to be a blowout right here on this one.
Yeah, so this...
So he could cast this Embercleave for 4. And it'll automatically attach to the Questing Beast. Love Struck Beast, give it trample, and double strike.
Right.
Eee. Rough.
So we got to see where it's coming at. Is he going at Brian's face, or is he going at... Nissa?
Yeah, I think Brian's correct doing this. He's going to take 10. I think he was going right at him. And here it comes. Oh, what do we got? Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a
okay.
good one.
Very nice.
Yeah, make a blue and a green.
There you go.
Yeah.
Embercleave just stays on the field. Wait, what? No, you can't do that. You can't just reattach it. Wait, why?
Because I think Brian put the Embercleave on the stack.
Oh. Okay.
I don't see how... That should have died. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, it's dead.
There we go. Yeah, so I think Brian said in response to the Embercleave, because Embercleave says when it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. So I think Brian said in response, I'm going to put this on bottom of your own or top of its owner's library or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I think that's what happened there.
Well, Brian's not in bad shape here. Well, it's attack for 6. Brian's holding up Murderous Rider for Big Daddy Quest is coming down, so this is actually really good for him. Unless Tuan decides to go with the other Love Struck Beast, because then no, he wouldn't be able to still. Okay. He's one land short of being able to play that and get the Embercleave hooked to something.
Correct, yeah.
He's going to play Questing Beast. And then Brian's going to Murderous Rider that thing real quick. Actually, this is going to be a big turn for Brian. Because then he can hit him on the crackback for 9. Yep, he's going. Oh, he's not. What's he doing? Oh, she's going to play the left shot. Okay. Smart. And a Paradise Druid.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. Okay.
Yeah, because Love Struck Beast can just sit here and block these breeding pool, the 3/3 lands that the Nissa is making.
Yeah, now Brian's thinking about Murderous riding the Love Struck Beast, though.
And yeah, if I were Brian, I would.
Yeah, he's going to.
3, yep.
Go on an adventure. So Brian's going to lose 2 for that. He'll be at 15, so pretty tight here. 15-14.
Yeah. Very good play from both players here.
What did he draw? I did not see that. Was it Oko?
Oko.
Oh,
no, Questing Beast.
Oh, wow. This is a big attack now. Huge draw. This is a huge deck because they cannot block the Questing Beast, either one of his creatures.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm thinking about sending the whole team as well. 3, 6, 9, 13, 15. This is a lethal swing he has to block.
Yeah, he has to block 2, at least 1. Block the Paradise Druid. He's got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 going to 1.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Katie. That was a huge draw by Brian.
Yeah.
I don't think Tuan can come back from that. Yeah, I don't. He's got a Questing Beast, but I mean, he's just dead on board.
Right.
Huge comeback by Brian there.
Yeah, and Brian can emblem his Nissa here.
Yep, yeah. That's going to be game. Yep. So we're going to go to game 3. That was a great comeback by Brian.
Yeah, this is some really tight play by both players.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, that was a fun match. We're getting our picture taken, Dan.
I saw that.
Yeah. Deb's sneaking in here.
Yeah, so Tuan's going back to look at his board a little bit. I don't know what he's going to be taking out. Looks like he boarded out Shocks, so he's going to board those back in. He boarded out Shocks and Bone Crusher Giant. Tuan did. I just saw that in his sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's also going to take a look back at his sideboard now. He's debating putting that 3rd Murderous Rider in. It looks like he originally put 2 Murderous Rider in and 2 Assassin's Trophy. And Brian's going to opt here instead to put the 3rd Assassin's Trophy in.
I like it.
Over the 3rd Murderous Rider, which I 100% agree with there. Because we saw in that game that he was kind of stuck off of being able to play the Murderous Rider because he didn't have double black. And Brad, we have 43 players, enough for 6 rounds, and then we'll have a cut to top 8.
Yep. Yeah, why didn't you come here, Brad? Thought you were playing, dude. What's up with that? We could have had 44 and been even.
Both players shuffling it up now. We're going to see. I'm assuming Tuan's going to be on the play this game. We're going to see some crazy cuts by Tuan, I assume.
Yes, like always.
Yeah, he always does that. It's like how he always shuffles his deck that way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that with Magic cards because of the sleeves, but
right.
like I could do that with like a deck of cards. I always like break the sleeves when I do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a great game too, though, man.
Yeah.
Super good.
Looked like Brian had a better second game, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, it was an insane comeback. Oh. Man, we made it pretty straightforward for him. Creature, walker, land, enchantment. Like, what's up with that? Are they 1/1? Wow. So Frump and Austin in the Battle of Fires is 1/1 out there.
All right, Brian's going to ship his hand back. Looks like Tuan's going to keep this 3-lander. He's got a Pelt Collector. I didn't even see that.
He had Pelt Collector in his hand. That was his draw at the end of the last game.
Okay, I did not. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pelt Collector's a card that kind of got forgotten.
Yeah. In a deck like this, it's real good.
Yeah. I feel like in a lot of adventure decks, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because you're being able to pay 3 mana or stuff like that to make 5/5s and stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Plug that back in.
Sorry, guys. We're black screen for a second here. We're back.
There we go.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. We're good. How's Jimmy doing? Oh, wow.
Okay, so Brian on the mulligan here. He's got an Assassin's Trophy, a Murderous Rider, an Aether Gust, and 4 lands. Looks like he's going to put the, is that a castle?
Yeah, Castle Lockdwayne
yeah.
he put back. And Tuan's going to shock play Pelt Collector.
It's a good start for Tuan. It's what Brian does not want here with his hand.
And there's an Oko.
There's an Oko, so that's something. Left whatever that was on top.
Was Tuan's draw a Questing Beast?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Was it second game long?
It was longer, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get in here for 1 with the Pill Collector. Tuan's got a great curve. If he has 4 lands, this is gonna hurt. But Brian's got a lot of removal in his hand, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Is Murderous Rider a venture ability instant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Brian has to be very careful with this Assassin's Trophy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he could put Tuan right into Questing Beast.
Correct.
And shocked 17.
Right. He has another black source, though, so like if he does put him right into a Questing Beast, he can hold up Murderous Rider
Yeah.
for the Questing Beast.
Plus, he also has Aether Gust, too.
Right.
He's going to go Spellbreaker.
Yeah, I'd assume so here. Spellbreaker, trigger his Pelt Collector, so it'll get a counter.
So that's an attack for 6, then, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a 1/1 too. Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, so he's going to play Gruul Spellbreaker. I assume going to give it haste.
Yes.
Yep. And then he's got a triggers Pelt Collector, assuming he remembers it, which Tuan's a very good player, so I assuming he will. But you never know. Stuff like that happens.
And if Brian Assassin's Trophy's here, he'll give Tuan his 4th land, which would be a green, because he's right now got another red in hand.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now, like who's holding priority right now. Is Brian holding priority on the Spellbreaker resolving? Okay, so Pelt Collector, okay. So you're going to let all that resolve. Oh, because he can't cast the Assassin's Trophy right now on the Spellbreaker.
No, because it has hexproof on his turn. He could Aether Gust the Pelt Collector if he wants. And that's what he's going to do.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's going to take 4, 3 off the Spellbreaker, 1 from the human. I'm going to pass here.
Gilded Goose. He can play Gilded Goose and hold up Assassin's Trophy.
Yeah, and I think that's the right play here.
Because he does have... if he can just hold on long enough...
Yeah, so he's going to get a food here. Okay, so he's just going to go straight for the Assassin Trophy, the Spellbreaker, and I think this here is a mistake.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
now he's going to get Questing Beast next turn.
Right.
True.
Right, he doesn't know that, but thinking about Tuan's deck and seeing that he doesn't have a second green out, you gotta
think about it.
You gotta think real hard about this of what can he have in his hand, and if the answer is he might have a Questing Beast, considering he probably plays 4 of them, I don't think this is the right play here. I think holding up the Assassin Trophy for a Questing Beast or for whatever he plays on that turn, because you can take 3 off the Spellbreaker. You're at 13 here.
Not yet.
Oh, he just drew a second Questing Beast too.
Questing Beast is a killer, man.
Yeah.
He's too excited. He wants to drop this guy down.
Yeah, and Brian's struggling to find lands.
Yes, he is. And it's 24 land deck. And Bone Crusher the Oko.
Oh, no, the Gilded Goose.
Or Gilded Goose. And play a Love Struck Beast. He's just going to hold back Questing Beast for next turn.
Okay.
Get in for 1. Yeah. And Brian drew a Paradise Drew. He does have a land 4. But, I mean, now you got to worry about this Beast, and then he doesn't know it yet, but there's a...
Yeah.
But
he does not have a second black source.
He does. He's got Overgrown to him.
He has one black
He's got
source.
a black source in hands right here.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, Overgrown to him.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's got a goose and a token, right?
The Goose got killed by a Bone Crusher Giant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tuan has 2 Questing Beasts in hand to go with that 5/5.
It's not
Yeah.
good. Even when he plays Oko Questing Beast, it's going to kill the...
Yeah.
So Brian's here, sitting here, thinking about whether he can afford to pay 2 life to have this Overgrown Tomb enter untapped.
And he chose against. He's going to play Oko.
And he's going to make the...
He's going to elk the...
No, he's just going to make that... Okay.
Okay,
That's
sure.
different.
All right.
Different play than I thought it was going to be, but
Yeah.
definitely the safe play there. He does not have enough to play both.
Well, he can Domri's Ambush, just kill the Oko flat out, and make his Love Struck Beast a 6/6.
Yeah, it doesn't get trample though.
And then play Bone Crusher Giant. The way Tuan's been playing this game, that's the way what I think he's going to do.
I think he's not gonna kill off the Oko outright like that. I think he's going to make it fight the elk.
No, he's just going for Questing Beast. Wait, no. What's he doing? He's got Domri's Ambush in hand.
Yeah, unfortunately for Brian, this looks like it's coming to the end for him.
Yeah. Struggled to get off on this game.
Yeah. I think what really hurt was that Assassin's Trophy that he played.
Yeah, giving him that second green. Because
Yeah.
he still wouldn't have had it to this point.
Correct.
Yeah, he's going Questing Beast. Yep. Questing Beast, come on.
And I bet this comes down that Brian's like, I have the answer for this, so I'm fine. The problem is that Tuan has a second one in hand that Brian does not know about.
That is correct.
I wonder if he's going to send both at
Oko?
Oko.
Well, yeah. That would make sense. Because Questing Beast has to deal damage to Brian to deal damage to Oko as well. All the text that's on that card.
Right, but with it having trample, it'll deal minimum 1 damage. So
Yeah.
Okay, so it looked like he was sending Lovestruck Beast at the Oko and Questing Beast at Brian's face.
Mm-hmm.
So now the question is, do you want your Oko to live? Or would you rather not block anything and then have your Oko die and you take 4? Because he can block the Lovestruck Beast.
Yep.
He'll take 4. Oko will go to 1 off of Questing Beast's trigger.
That's what he did. And he draws another Oko.
This is interesting because
He's
he's
going
going
to
to play
the
it, and that's...
Probably Elk the Beast. Well, okay. Maybe not.
I think he has to hold Murderous Rider up.
Yeah,
I think
do
that's
too.
the only way he does not die this turn.
Yeah.
However, if Tuan draws a land, he is dead regardless. Because he can play Domri's... Oh, I guess... No, never mind. Because Brian can respond to the Domri's ambush by casting Murderous Rider on whichever is targeted. And then he could take 6. Putting him at 2 with no board.
Yeah, there's not much else you could do, really. A lot of guys are finishing up. I cannot believe we still have Sultai Food and Gruul Adventure going and all these people finishing out there.
It's because they're both playing very tight games.
Yeah.
Brian's in a really hard spot. He really has to think about how he's going to line these cards up with, especially considering he didn't see another land. Had he seen another land here, he could have played the Paradise Druid and held up the Murderous Rider. And then the following turn, play the Oko into whatever he draws, maybe get a Nissa, lots of different options. But oh, you know what I just realized? If Tuan gets a land, Brian is dead regardless because he has to take 2 life to cast the Swift End.
Yeah.
Of part of Murderous Rider. So yeah. Sorry, Tuan has to find a green land for that to happen. And then he can cast Domri's Ambush, target whichever he wants. Brian then responds by casting the Murderous Rider. Then going to 6, Tuan would then play Questing Beast. And then anyway Brian blocks with the Elk, he dies.
I don't get sound out of this one.
Yeah, it's on mono and stuff. I don't know how to deal with it.
It's on what? Mono?
Yeah, so meaning it's only going to 1 ear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we going to fix that after this?
Or
Or can we not?
I have to figure that out. I don't want to screw anything up.
For sure. So, Mike, am I going deaf in my left ear?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, it's nice because you don't have the echo of your voice.
Right.
So, all right. So yeah, Brian electing. So, not dead this turn as of right now. Is Questing Beast legendary?
Yes, he
Oh.
cannot cast both.
Okay, so never mind. Brian's not dead. I'm dumb. I was thinking it was like the Cavaliers where it's not legendary and it's just a
No.
great card.
No, they are very legendary. If that card wasn't legendary, that would be really bad.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
That card's too good.
Both players, or Tuan here, really thinking about his play. He wants to end this game this turn, and he's going to play this Pelt Collector first.
Yeah, I was going to say Questing Beast doesn't tap, bud.
Yeah. So just going to come in with Lovestruck Beast and Questing Beast. I think Brian's forced to block the Lovestruck Beast here.
Yeah. Block Lovestruck Beast, Murderous Rider, the Questing Beast.
Yeah. And then I keep forgetting that this is over here, but Tuan has enough mana to cast the Bone Crusher to put another 4/3 out here.
Yeah, so he could have that and another Questing Beast ready to go next turn.
Right. Yeah. Brian just really needs some sort of black board wipe here, and
Yeah, no.
there isn't one.
Nope. Not that hits all that.
Looks like he's just going to elect to take the 4 here.
Looks like it.
No, he's debating.
Yeah, we're going to Murderous Rider, the Questing Beast. So Brian's going to go down to 6.
Yep. Questing Beast is going to die. Trigger the Pelt Collector. Pelt Collector's going to counter.
Yeah.
Elk's going to die.
And then I assume he's going to play Bone Crusher.
Yeah. And then the Pelt Collector will get another counter.
Yep. And there's Bone Crusher.
Yeah, so Brian needs to find a very big answer right now, and I don't think there's anything in the
He
deck.
drew a big card, but he ain't going to do it, and that's going to be it. Tuan's going to